In 1761, a young 7-year-old West African girl who had just lost her front baby teeth was sold into slavery and placed on a slave ship bound for the Americas. On arrival in Boston, she was enslaved by John Wheatley, a wealthy Boston merchant and tailor who bought the young girl as a slave for his wife, Susanna. John and Susanna Wheatley named her Phillis, after the ship that had transported her to America. She was given their last name of Wheatley, as was a common custom if any surname was used for enslaved people. John Wheatley was known as a progressive throughout New England, and his family afforded Phillis an unprecedented education for an enslaved person, and one unusual for a woman of any race. As congregants at Old South Meeting House in Boston, now known as Old South Church, Congregational UCC, the Wheatleys, through the church's resources and expansive library, gave Phillis a remarkable pathway to knowledge. By the age of 12, she was reading Greek and Latin classics in their original languages, as well as difficult passages from the Bible. At the age of 14, she wrote her first poem to the University of Cambridge in New England, which of course is now known as Harvard. Old South Church to this day honors the life of Phillis Wheatley and holds a Phillis Wheatley Day celebration every year. At the age of 20, Phillis traveled to England and met with such luminaries as the Lord Mayor of London and the Countess of Huntingdon, Selina Hastings, who would later become Phillis's patroness, enabling the publication of Phillis's first book of poetry in London in 1773. Soon after publication, when she returned to America, the Wheatleys emancipated Phillis. One of her more famous poems is On Being Brought from Africa to America.
'Twas mercy brought me from my pagan land, taught my benighted soul to understand that there's a God, that there's a Savior too. Once our redemption neither sought nor knew. Some view our sable race with scornful eye. Their color is a diabolic dye. Remember, Christians, Negroes, black as Cain, may be refined and joined the angelic chain.